Things didn't go as planned. I had 3 times surgery on my right knee. A lot of people wrote me off and all. There were times I was even doubting myself.
First came failure, then came success. Victor Osimhen's journey so far has been a thrilling story. From being on the verge of being left out of the under-17 team in 2015 to stepping his game up to take the mantle and leave the world astounded by his monstrous goal-scoring instinct.
You started out in Wolfsburg after the Under-17 World Cup. The world was talking about you. You moved to Wolfsburg, from Wolfsburg to Charleroi, from Charleroi now in Lille, where you are doing very well. How would you describe the beginning in Wolfsburg?
After the U17 World Cup, I was really happy to sign for the German outfit. And a lot is being expected of me, and things didn't go as planned. I had 3 times surgery on my right knee. A lot of people wrote me off and all. There were times I was even doubting myself. So I think to stand firm, kudos to Joshua Guilavogi, who stood by me during the darkest time of my life and told me everything went through when he came to Europe for the first time. So I saw him as an African brother and told me I have to be focused and I have to keep on working hard. And he gave me some keys if I want to succeed as a footballer in Europe. And the whole thing is one of the reasons I am where I am today.
Osimhen! 1-1!
Perfect! Osimhen was accompanied to Europe by members of his family who stayed with him for a few months while he settled. He admits to having a real culture shock on his arrival in Europe.
As a young player coming to Europe, you left Nigeria to Europe after playing on the streets of Lagos. Did you experience any kind of a culture shock when you moved to Europe?
Of course, when I first came to Wolfsburg, it was my first time after I left the World Cup of coming to Europe. And the food, the way the people talk, the language and the weather, everything is quite
it's quite different.
And
the weather. Yeah, and the weather and everything. So
then I was telling myself, can I do this? Can I not do this? Something like that. The first 3 months was really, really bad and really bad. I was able to conserve myself and look towards my future. I want to do. If I stay in Nigeria and work, no matter how hard I work, I won't get the opportunity I got when I was in Wolfsburg. And it's really helped me. My time there has really helped me a lot, and I would say it was a blessing in disguise for real.
There's usually a rapid change in the mentality of African footballers when they travel to Europe. Is that the same for Victor Osimhen?
Now let's talk about the Victor that left Nigeria and the Victor that I'm talking to right now. What has changed? How much has the Europe changed the Victor that I'm standing with right now?
A lot has changed in terms of exposure, in terms of how they play football, yeah. But I'm still the Victor, I'm still me. I'm really happy I came to Europe to learn, to make my family proud. In as much as I went through a lot of dark times in my life, I'm really happy that this moment taught me to be the strong man I am today. And I'm really happy and grateful to God for this moment.
Victor Osimhen's humble beginning meant that he had to sell newspapers on the streets of Lagos, Nigeria to survive. That same hunger of a newspaper seller in Lagos is what Victor exhibits whenever he plays football for the Super Eagles of Nigeria or Lille Metropole in France.
Bien joué, Yazici, l'autre côté, il y a Iconé, le centre d'Iconé. Yes!
You are very tough on the pitch. You are always competitive. You don't want to lose. Is this something you picked up as a result of your struggle in life? Because I know you had a very humble beginning. You sold newspapers on the streets of Lagos. Has that helped to build the Victor Osimhen that we all see on the pitch today?
Of course, everything I went through when I was in Nigeria and everything while growing up, I think it set my path to where I am today. And whenever I'm in my free time, I reminisce on the past. I give myself some candid advice to help me in my future and in my games also. My humble beginning makes me the the person I am today. It's me never ever wanting to give up, and everything I've been through. Whenever I'm on the pitch, whenever I think about where I'm coming from, my family background, I don't want to relent. I want to make them proud. I want to give my all.
After the difficult start, Victor Osimhen's football career has finally taken flight.